A lot has happened in modern art during the past decades, which falls under the purview of scrutinizing, and a panoramic view of it will help us to grasp the magnitude and aura of how modern Nigerian artists have used their artist idiom to mirror and develop Nigeria. Panorama is a picture or series of pictures of a landscape or a continuous service encircling the spectators. A picture unrolled in such a way as to give the impression of a continuous view. Now, such was the view of the pictures that I saw at the residence of Anila Adnan. Take a look. Anila Adnan is a Pakistani artist who arrived in Nigeria in 1978 with her parents. She grew up in Borno State and attended secondary school in Bidda, Niger State. The mother of two daughters holds a master's degree in graphic design, a member of the Female Artists Association of Nigeria, and also the president of Pakistani Women Association in Nigeria. Anila has over 20 years experience in teaching and practicing art.
You know, when I've been doing this interior work and art, I was an art teacher also, but I always wanted to be part of the, artists association. I didn't know there's a female artist and there's a male art, they're separate. But I wanted to be in that stream. So when I displayed my work and, they really liked my work and they put on the, catalog also. It was it was very prominent. Also, they were in the these hoardings and there was posters and all that. The more you work, the more you get the courage. In the beginning, you start with a small brush, with a small canvas or paper. I got this courage by working in a school in Pakistan. That was a city school. When the school is closing, she would call me, okay, Anila, do this assignment, and I had small children that time and I wanted to go. That increased my speed, and when you have so much work and the time is short, you have to do so much. So you have to find ways how to improve your speed. For small surface, like on the smallest canvas, it takes longer time because you are using very small brush and it takes days and days and days. But if it's a mural, I can complete in 2 days. Like this mural, I did maybe 2 days, and I don't do continuously. I take breaks. I just do a few strokes, then I take a pause. I take tea, coffee, then the bigger the surface is more, I feel more myself.
She experiments on every possible medium she comes across. Most especially, she enjoys the art of recycling, gardening, paper mache, stained glass, interior decoration, fabric painting, stenciling. But most memorable are her large murals. She did horticulture for the Pakistani embassy in Abuja and also put up stalls for the annual bazaar for charity her association holds annually. A lover of humanity, in 2017, the Pakistani Women Association raised funds for an orphanage home in Enugu State.
It was a charity bazaar, and we had a target of making around 4 million, but we gathered for around 4.5 million naira. And we gave to the old homes in Enugu. They were really in need of making renovate their place. We don't look at it that it should be only for Christians or Muslims, because we are doing for humanity. This idea came because I thought the country you are living, we have to offer to the country something, because we are living here for so many years and the people deserve something, that we should do something for them as well. Artist is born. It's not, you cannot go to university and learn anything. You can learn, you can be a doctor, you can be an engineer by, you're going to university. But, you cannot learn art. It's a skill and it's a talent. That is, I think you are born with it. So when I was a little child, I used to decorate my, whatever I could at my own age. I would pick flowers and I would decorate on the table side, and the whole house was like under me. My mother used to just give me the space. Okay, you go ahead, go do anything you want to do. I started doing on every medium, every surface, every style, color, whatever I got. From paper to tin cans and feathers, glass, everything that I see, I just want to work on it. This is a plate, ordinary plate. Then I bought shells, and a bunch of shells. Then these are cowrie beads I got from local market. Then I designed it into a decorative piece of art. The same cowrie beads, this is a mat, the jute bag, bags you make, the wheat bags. So this jute I took from there, and the local beads they use for jewelry, and the cowrie beads. This is also something. This is something like boat, they are selling in the local market. And this is wood I just took from the roadside, and the beads. I always, mix the things together. This wire I got, also is not the one they are selling in the market, but this table. I went to the, these people who are selling the firewood, I went to the shop and I told them to slice the pieces of wood. So I brought it, I went to the carpenter, I told him to put the legs. Then I designed, anything you can design. I made so many tables for my multicultural bazaar. Then I did acrylic. After doing acrylic, we have to spray it with the, fixative to fix the colors. So it's a coffee table. You can use it anywhere. You can put it in your drawing room. This is a 3D painting. This is again I mix the cultures, like most of it is Nigerian, motifs. I used these bamboos, the bamboos, cutouts of bamboos. Then I made the giraffe with paper, and then I used glass. Also, there are, these skewers. We make barbecue, the glass and the, I made a stone with the paper mache and the jute. And this is the real wood. I take pieces of, the wood bark, then I fix it on the wall, on the paper mache with glue. So this is African, like a jungle scene. So this is it. I wanted to make something that will complement with my other wall work. So there were cushions, they were simple. So I thought of doing something that will complement my other interior work. So I made, with silk paints, I made birds on both of these. And this is origami. So I use paper also, you can use old used paper also. You can use the back of the paper. There's a folding technique. You can make so many different designs with origami. So I did this also. I would suggest that the government or people at private level, they should make some institutions where the children go and learn new techniques and new types. Not only art. There are so many fields in art. They can do construction work, artwork, or they can learn swimming or singing or music and so many things. But actually, what is the problem is that the places are so expensive. Mostly the fees are so high that maybe the parents cannot afford. So if the government arranges such places, average parents can afford that. There's a type of art that is called graffiti. If the government, on government level, or people who are influential, they can hire people, the young artists, they can give them jobs to do that type of art. That is the type of art that we do. They do on walls, public walls, buildings, public or private buildings, malls, maybe railway stations and all that. There are few artists. There are few artists who come and do work on large scale on the walls. In that way, I think you can hire the young artists and allow them to work and give them opportunities. And mostly, I would suggest that the people should encourage young artists and buy their works and promote them and assist them, instead of buying expensive paintings of already famous artists. Why don't you support the young growing artists?
Anila's father wanted only doctors and engineers in the family, which made her to start out as a medical student, but along the way, she changed her course to fine arts. An active member of the Female Artists Association of Nigeria, she has participated in exhibitions within and outside Nigeria. Her mural works and other art pieces embellish public and private spaces globally.
My name is Anila Adnan,
Daya Hassan,
and I spread love through my art.
keep watching, keep watching, keep watching.
Keep watching
Visual impressions
visual expressions
on NTA.
NTA.
NTA.